amid fanfare, like I belong to Nigerian Air, and the people come to shout, the ginger, the fanfare. He said this has drawn controversy, with Nigerians raising concern about the whereabouts of the aircraft after its unveiling. They don't unveil the plane now. We're playing now. So, people say, we're playing. Nigerians going to they're getting excesses, but sometimes social media, they do some really watchdog functions. People, the ginger, we're playing one unveiling now. I mean, what happen? Now, but the chairman of the House Committee on Aviation, Naji, don't come outside the talk, say, see, this launch of Nigeria Air when I launch is Mona here talk. You see all this thing when they say when I launch Nigeria Air, say a fraud. Come on, not fraud, John. So I say come outside and talk. After what we say the ministry officials and the interim management of the national carrier. After when they say they do like say they no, say they launch the matter, they're ignorant. The cleansing way the president, the kind of cleansing and cleaning when he go do, because when people the ginger, when he take time to, why is he taking time to appoint people? The kind of cleaning and cleansing when he guys do for some ministries, not be choice at all. The kind of washing and setting and flushing when he go do for some kind of ministries. Because this one now, according by how they talk, make I just took them out inside the story small. Now they say the lawmaker spoke that I talk about Noliman Naji, where be the chairman of the House Committee on Aviation. Him been the talk at the investigative hearing on the launch of Nigerian Air, attended by officials of the Aviation Ministry, Nigeria Air Interim Management, and the heads of aviation agencies at the National Assembly. The committee, in its resolution presented by Naji, urged the Ministry of Aviation and its partner to immediately make them sharp anything we concern all the actions we concern this Nigeria Air project. All these things when they do. The committee now, the House Committee on Aviation now don't talk, say see, waiting we decide inside of this committee for House of Rep, where we in charge of aviation, House Committee of Aviation, headed by the chairman will be Honorable Nolim Naji. See, make I tell them the truth. Anything we consign this, so any actions and things on things, arrangement when they do, we consign Nigeria Air, make us stop them. Press stop. Make us not do again. Naji talks to the committee after careful evaluation of the matter was dissatisfied, yes, with the actions of the former minister, Senator Hadi Sirika, for flaunting subsisting court order, and went ahead with the launch of Nigeria Air. And then according to him, he said we're equally ached by the role played by Ethiopian Airlines. Yes, because now Ethiopian Air, allegedly, according by how they take it talk, now Ethiopian Air, now get that aircraft where they can bring the pentam here. So they say we are acting about the role played by Ethiopian Airlines in this whole process. It does not speak well of the excellent brotherly relationship existing between the two nations. A careful review of the process indicates the exercise to be highly opaque. That means, they're transparent, they're clear. Then they say they're shrouded in secrecy. It be like saying, what is secret called people they run? We don't even understand. When I don't bring plane, come outside. Shoddy and capable of ridiculing and tarnishing the image of Nigeria before the international community. Then now waiting the chairman of the House Committee on Aviation, Namdi Naji, now waiting in talk. Now, when the interim managing director of Nigerian Air, according by this story now, the interim managing director of Nigerian Air will be Captain Dagbo Olumide. Now, he appear before the Senate Committee on Aviation. He can tell the lawmakers, in the explain to the lawmakers, say, see, Make and I know they understand this thing, you know. According by Daily Trust this morning, Captain Dakpo Olumide, they tell the lawmakers, say, see, and I know the Nigerians need to understand what they play out for here. They be like, I know they understand though. This thing when we launch, small launch we launch, and I know they can't misunderstand us. He said the chartered aircraft, that the aircraft didn't charter, with the inscription of Nigeria Air logo was unveiled to counter the negativity making rounds on social media that the project was fake. Now, in quote, according by how the interim managing director of Nigerian Air, waiting them quote them to talk, he say it was merely to unveil the logo on a real aircraft so that the media could take a picture of a real aircraft. Hey, I'm on this talk, eh? You sure I not go call Safi? Who I go call for phone now? This talk na big talk with this. Anyway, that one day there for insider. Anyway, make I move on to the headlines. This story long, but I'll just say make I scratch them small, make we get an idea waiting to happen. We consign Nigerian Air, and of course some of the updates on top of that matter. Well, that one day there on top of Daily Trust newspaper. With a check waiting the paper they talk in case you just join us. Yes, this now super citizen at sunrise, and with a check waiting the paper they talk. They call me the chief priest. When they look the papers very soon, I go open the phone lines. The number day there 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205 0818 22 22 206. You want to send message for WhatsApp 0818 22 22 205. Now, the other headlines for inside of Daily Trust this morning. IFC supports BUA with $500 million facility to boost Sokoto plant. That one day there too. All of them for inside of Daily Trust. On to the next one. Business Day this morning. A big story. Explainer. Why microfinance banks are endangered species. Microfinance Bank. It says the Central Bank of Nigeria recently revoked the operating licenses of 132 microfinance banks. There are 3 finance companies and 4 primary mortgage banks, PMBs. In September 2010, the CBN revoked the operating licenses of 224 microfinance banks, making a total of 356 of microfinance banks revoked in 13 years by the banking sector regulator. They revoke their license. So I'm on this story. Anyway, that one day there. The story day there, just to make a scratch or small, but the day on top of that, might be the big story for inside of Business Day this morning, talking about licenses and the scope of why EBC microfinance banks are endangered species. Come to think of it, like say microfinance bank, you get when the plenty pass last than day now. I don't know whether I might be wrong, but maybe like say they know plenty like before again. But that one day there, petrol market in confusion as NNPC gives up sole supplier role. Oh. Okay. This story, many people go there interested for this particular one. Petrol market in confusion as NNPC gives up sole supply role. The oil marketers who promptly hiked petrol prices as soon as the president Bola Tinubu said subsidy is gone on May 29 are not responding well to NNPC's decision to raise prices on the products they had ordered from the corporation nearly 8 months ago, raising an air of uncertainty in the market. President Tinubu has directed to import petrol henceforth with cash, and the same applies to other marketers, effectively ending the dominance as the role effectively ending its dominance as the sole importer. So the president don't give directives. Say other people, other marketers can also import. All right. So that one day there for inside of Business Day this morning. Why price of cooking gas is 30% is down 30%. That one day there. Price of cooking gas down 30%. I beg, who they use cooking gas? Let me know. What did they play? Family visa things to know about. All right, this one day here, they talk about Jackpa Shibaga. Maybe we'll talk about Jackpa Iskulu. Kenyan South African banks outperform Nigerian peers in return on investment. All right, that one day there for inside of the matter. All right, to make we check the Punch newspaper this morning, the big one, subsidy. Reps demand NNPCL audit over unaccounted 2 trillion naira assets. Now, wow. Anyway, that one day there. They say reps they demand NNPCL audit over unaccounted 2 trillion naira assets. The riders will follow that one. Some NNPCL subsidiaries bought crude oil without evidence of payment. Now, waiting the lawmakers to talk. Legislators, OPS, back refineries, privatization, Uber, Bolt drivers begin nationwide strike. Sometimes I they use these people, these hailing services, so all these hailing cab services, they use them well. Man, I know what they do with this strike, strike here and there. But their own, be say, according to one of these guys, I think one Bolt guy, when they tell me, because I've been no order, and when the guys show up, nobody the price where the app, now the guy agree to collect. He says, see, Baba, these people know the realities of this app, not be the realities of the country right now. So me, I go add small choncha on top the price. So actually, they get that. The realities of the app or the pricing of the app within the use never really reflects within the occur. So I hope make them stabilize that one, because many people actually they use and they move around. So that one day, they had the Punch newspaper this morning. Then House alleges fraud as Tinubu to suspend Nigeria Air. Nigeria Air. 51 jostle for Kogi, Bayelsa, Imo governorship seats. All right, these are the next set of governorship elections will go come out, and hopefully, or as expected by a lot of political analysts, say things will play out for the presidential election. Most of them still play out for inside of the governorship election based on incumbency and all of that. But we'll see how it could be. But we also see for the elections where we just finished, both governorship and presidential, how things change. So make we see what will happen for Kogi, Bayelsa, and Imo State as it be. Finally, Senate throws out Buhari's controversial water bill. That one day there for inside of the Punch newspaper. Obasa, re-elected speaker. Mudashiru Obasa, senior man. Re-elected speaker as Sowolu inaugurates Lagos Assembly. That one day there for inside of the matter. Talk about Lagos politics. Talk about Lagos Assembly there. So that one day there. Anti-inauguration lawyer fined 20 million naira. Faces NBA probe. That lawyer with the ginger say may they not inaugurate the president. They don't find him 20 million naira and then go face probe. NBA, Nigeria Bar Association probe. That one said the police investigates assassination of UI professor. Yes, that one and the one we still did the other paper when they shoot UI professor for Ibadan there. That one day there. On to the next one. This day newspaper, the big one, say NLC, why we suspended planned nationwide strike over subsidy. That one day there, the rider day there too. Some riders will follow that one. Accuses FG of weaponizing ex parte injunctions against workers. That one day there. KPMG report predicts 30% inflation rate, 6 cushioning measures. That one self day there advises FG to implement Orasanye report. The great Safil don't talk about this report. So what happened to that Orasanye report? How far? That one day there. Some of these committees and their recommendations, I believe, say we need to take them seriously. If you set up something, or somebody do a particular job, a particular research job, do recommendations to solve a problem, maybe we will need to start to get that culture to look those things. Make we know they rely on waiting they known all the time. Sometimes make we inquire, find out better ways to get things done. That one day there. Peter Obi, petrol subsidy and organized crime. Wow, this one day on top of this day. State assemblies inaugurate new speakers, others elected. That one self day there. Then Betara visits President Tinubu. That one self day there for inside of this day. Senate grants Tinubu request to appoint 20 special advisors. Hey, 20 special advisors. I mean, when 20 people they advise, special advisors. That one day there. Nadeko congratulates Tinubu 6 return to federal system. Says deceptively choreographed 1999 constitutions which preserved all the grave damage military governments forcibly imposed upon this country remain bane of Nigeria. Says some of the choreographed 1979 and 1998 provisions of the constitutions of those constitutions when it be say when they don't preserve when it be said it preserve all the grave damage military governments forcefully imposed upon this country. Say now one of the things when it be said I be still be the problem of Nigeria. Then according by waiting Nadeko the talk as they congratulate the president. They say Baba consider to change to return to federal system. That one day there. I remember I be like say na Isachiku. Somebody don't mention this thing. Isachiku don't mention this thing a few times. Talk about federal system and still talk about the constitution and all of that. So that one day there. So then lawmakers call for forensic audit of 11.34 trillion naira Port Harcourt, Warri, Kaduna refineries rehabilitation. I'm gonna make them do the forensic audit. May they do that forensic audit because 11.34 trillion naira Port Harcourt, Warri, Kaduna refineries rehabilitation. Lawmakers actually call for forensic audits. That one day there. Then the numbers there to take a talk 727 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205 0818 22 22 206. All of them the numbers to call us this morning. Make we talk. Wait in the paper them. They talk, they call me the chief priest. Other headlines they here too for inside of this day. Make I just rush them, then I go on top of the phone lines this morning onto the next one. Make I check the other paper. The Nation, they here. But make I see who they here so this morning.
Ezemmuo of Nigeria.
And they talk about Isachiku, super citizen from Massacre. I see you.
Isachiku, super citizen.
No be lie, I believe. Morning to you, Sapa.
The headline, I don't know where to start. They are so rich.
Wow.
I told you one day about Fabio. I work in Akwa Ibom. I know him from A to Z when he was Sergeant Bell in Lagos.
When you say you know him, you know him personally. He know you.
I know him now. They tell you now. I always tell you something. You always
all right.
Akwa Ibom decided not to look for this Senate president. If he's looking for people who know him Akwa Ibom to bring him to a Senate. And secondly, Idi Sirka, after a recent commission that ministry should emerge, he went to Buhari and convinced him that he cannot go back down to an unbeliever to be begging the Minister of Transport for anything, that they should create a ministry for him. Buhari did it and gave him senior minister. And then at the end, we don't have even one career. That one deserves to be proved. Many people that committed evil in this government, and they are not ready to Tinubu don't have that liver to try to deal with them.
No, why you say Tinubu don't have that liver? Tinubu just became president. Tinubu just became president. No. No talk like that now. Somebody just became president. I go say no. You don't know.
Let us watch now. What are you watch? Military have destroyed this nation and this democracy. So Tinubu needs to do hard work to put things in order.
All right.
But the things have to be put in order. The
all right.
of the way we do our election. Look at what is happening in Sudan. Because of one general problem, thousands have died.
All right.
Mentality.
All right, Isachiku, thank you so much for that one we don't talk about. Quickly, make I just clear you. You know, go say Tinubu don't have that liver. No, I totally disagree with you. That's a wrong statement to make because he just became president. Instead, they just approved, maybe appoint 20 special advisors for he's still a setup in government. You never really, it's too early to make that kind of comment. Who they decide? Not be saying don't be president before. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Ezemmuo.
Morning to you, brother man. Who they talk? Where they call us from now this morning?
This is Mr. David from Central Area.
Mr. David, on your Central Area, talk to us one time.
Yes. You see the deception that the Buhari government was deceiving Nigeria. And everybody was falling into it. He had the Sirika said he will unveil Nigeria Air before the end of administration of Mr. Buhari, and he did. And Nigerians believe him. Some of us opposed to it and said that is a pure lie. It was a deception. Now it has come to a broad daylight that this Nigeria Air was fraud. Is it now that the rep knows that, okay, this Nigeria Air was fraud and they have to prove it? What I want to say now is that the Sirika is still in Nigeria, is still in this country. He should be arrested and proved immediately. They should not allow him to Japa.
All right.
Let EFCC do their work.
All right.
Now that he's still in the country.
I see the
then
hot.
they,
No, I see the hot. I see the hot.
As it hot. Thank you, as it hot.
All right.
Then the issue of fuel subsidy. You see, we have civil society organization in Nigeria. What is their role? NLC go on the negotiation meeting with the presidency. Where were they? They were supposed to be there and negotiate with them. Now they are coming out to say the NLC, Nigerian Labour Congress, what they negotiate is not good enough, or they want to go on protest. That is, they're supposed to come earlier than now.
All right.
No, it's not too late, Sha.
All right. All right. Thank you so
very
much. My brother man, David from Central Area. Who they are so now? Hello? Anybody there this side? Make a check. Be like say something there happen. Who there this side though?
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you, my brother. Who they talk there?
Thank you. This is Alami, and I'm calling from Kwarimpa.
Alami, why they talk like say them press pillow for your face this morning?
My brother, Radio Petrus, this story about Nigeria Airlines, wallahi, it breaks my spirit.
Kai.
You see, I have always said this, and I will never deviate from it, that Nigerians are Nigerians' problem. The MD of the civil aviation of Nigeria, the interim management board, the entire worker, civil servant at the Federal Ministry of Aviation, had the Sirika himself, the permanent secretary. All of these are Nigerians. They are not related to Buhari. Let's even say Buhari is the head of it. But I've always been saying this. Civil servants are the ones that are teaching, they are the ones showing how to loot public funds. They are the ones corrupting the politicians the moment they are appointed. And I am surprised that those people, upon appearing before the House Committee, they should have been bundled to Kuje prison.
Now, don't be so law they walk now.
No, they should have been arrested immediately pending the outcome of the investigation.
Yes, but not bundled to Kuje prison straight up, just like that. But I understand what you
anchor them.
Yes.
If you anchor them, you place them under arrest on the allegation of corruption.
Yes.
That is done to now.
Yes.
It's against their wish.
All right.
So, look, these are the issues, and it is embarrassing. I don't even know what to say on it. And on subsidy, I think I want to commend the little improvement we are seeing. Your office, my brother, is just a stone throw. It's trackable from to federal sector. I can go there and find out things. You know, the civil servants, for me, they are not actually much heated in terms of the subsidy, the short-term impact, like the unemployed and the people in the rural areas. Because I can confirm to you that each ministry has at least more than 10 kilos buses, and they are still paying the same price. In as much as you have your ID card, you enter, it takes you, I know they fly almost all the routes in the satellite towns. My concern is the small business owners and the people in the rural area who are not even salary earners. These are the people I want the government to focus on ensuring that $800 million is used, to subsidize for them and for the small scale business owners. Right. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Alamin, my brother from Gwarimpa for that one we don't talk this morning. All right, to sharp. Who they are so now? Make we hear you. Wait till you get to yarn this morning about all of them headlines who don't check this morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning to you. Who they talk there?
Ade from Maraba.
Ade Lati Maraba. Morning. Make we hear from you sharply.
I heard that Tinubu, you want to about issue for advisor. 20 advisors.
Yes, Senate approves 20 advisors for him. Yes, special advisors.
20 people want to advise one person.
No,
too much.
Special advisors. No, they go get
secretary.
Then go get
messenger. All of them. That is why our money they go.
Wow.
It's true. The second one, all the ministers when they fight for city till now, supposed to follow Buhari go. Make it follow all of them come out to make it appoint another new minister. Thank you very much.
All right, so thank you so much for that one. We don't talk. Ade from Maraba this morning. Sharply. Where till you get to talk? Oh, make I hear from you now. Who they have so?
Yeah, good morning, Chief Ezemmuo.
Maxman, your voice the big pass like this. Oh, where did they give you your volume don't reduce? Oh,
you see the tension don't fool the body now.
Maxman, your days don't turn to 10.
Tension don't full body don't weak because of situation where we did.
Go ahead, my brother. Make me hear from you. Maxman from Apo. Yes, go ahead quickly.
Make me see how our government, people when they call themselves our leader, they treat us. They scan us with subsidy. Even airways again, a whole Nigeria where they call ourselves will be giant of Africa. One launch their airway. They go borrow from Ethiopia, cosplay and go our color con lodge. On a try well. They know say everything when you plant, you go harvest that. And then 11 point something trillion spent on rehabilitation of refineries, and no one they work. The thing they say under carpet never full. All this one with them, they just they talk so very soon everything will enter under carpet because something bigger will come out. We go forget this one and that one will go to talk. If they continue like this for this country, problem big wahala at the front too. Thank you for the opportunity.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much for that one. We don't talk this morning. Thank you so much. Yes. All right, so sharply, with a check within the paper they talk, and it's got time for you, Seth, to tell us what you feel. 7:38 now, within the time the talk this morning on top the radio. Super Citizen at sunrise. Citizen FM 93.7 for Abuja. They call me the chief priest. Waiting, then they call you. What will be your own name? You wait there now. Who they decide? Hey, Isa Chiku Alpha.
You don't need to ask now. That subsidy matter is very nice something. But what I want to tell you, Nigeria at times would ask ourselves, is this God do wrong people? We poor men to become citizens of this nation? They will do this thing at the end, you don't go see the money. The farmer, nothing go reach up. The big men go to trillion, billion, they go. You don't go see what you reach a Metama or Asokoro or Life Cap, you will see their houses. Why did we committed to be what offense our parents do for us to be Nigerians? So I always look at this because these our leaders and our big men take care of, because what is bringing revelation is cheating. But resources that belong to all of us, you say people should not resolve it. We are not here forever. We will account for it. So I pray these resources, this will not end up like the former one. When they gather money, you don't go here. So we want the money to be used. We will suffer, but let the money be used.
All right, Isa Shiku, thank you for that one. We don't talk. All right, make I
Ezemmuo, I greet you.
Morning. Yes,
my name is Michael. I call from Masaka. Maraba. Yes.
Michael from Maraba, Masaka, which side?
Anyone you call, all of them is inside the Nasara state.
Okay.
Let me talk. I mean, the 20 advisors. I mean, the Senate approving it. I don't know. These advisors, what are they advising? How can you just pick a 20 advisor now, guys? We are talking about reducing the cost of governance. And then this particular one is that, oh, let me settle my boys that work for me. And everybody can be appointed as advisor. 20. Why, I mean, look at today, we are going through the difficult of whether it is a subsidy or not subsidy. If they reduce the cost of governance, you understand, without even talking about the removal of subsidy, nobody will feed this thing like this. Okay? Please, I think, I mean, I don't just get it. Please, even if they don't advise, you can advise yourself. That 20 advisor alone is too much. And then coming to the issue.
Now, but you know, hold on, make I address this one before you go to the next issue. You know, say, I know they speak for the president. I know they make case for him, but you know, say Nigeria, not only is Nigeria very vast, they get different, those special advisors, not be one thing. Everybody get area of specialty. Special advisor on this and that and this. You understand? Now the idea that now what I feel. So you need specialists in different areas to come with different you know, their own concentration of knowledge for small areas. Come, Baba, see as it could be for this side, see as it could be for petroleum.
My brother, let me tell you, if I'm the president of a country, you understand?
Well,
I don't need to employ 20 advisors to advise me.
Well,
what I need to do, do you understand? What I need to do is that if it is issue of electricity, I will get experts. You understand?
All right.
Let them tell me what is right about, what is good about it, and then I will pay them. They will just be on their own.
All right.
So instead of employing them, and then they will stay, and then for 80 years.
All right. All right. Go ahead quickly because of time. Thank you so much for that one. We don't talk. Michael from Nasarawa. Yeah, you don't talk as a BU. Make I see who they here. Morning. Who they talk there now? Patrick Ho. Patrick, how far now?
I do.
For you know, to the best of my knowledge, as far as me they concerned, you be first person we coming for this radio ever. Welcome. We hear you, Patrick from New Carroll. Make we hear from you.
Out allegedly for has been able to suspend Nigeria Air.
Yes.
My brother, the thing we're supposed to hear now is that EFCC don't go after the former Minister of Education. As it thinker, you're supposed to don't go arrest that man immediately. Because what did that man do? Even before they even carry that plane come, we were not in a force like they want to. And I think they insist to
this no understand that. Say now the logo, the one unveiled the logo for live aircraft.
Ezemmuo, how is this country going to be Nigeria big like this? One man, we say one commissioner Nigeria Air to carry one plane, come put for airport, come stand there, they even snap out. The computer for this can't mockery with that. Can't mockery with that. The ICC is supposed to go and rent that man immediately. There is a lot of fraud under the former president. There is a lot. Even this 11 trillion that was used for rebuilding this refinery. EFCC should go after all these people. A lot of Nigerian money for people's hands under Buhari government. EFCC, ICC, they should wake up. Not only state governments, but we need to follow. Many people who work under President Buhari need to go after them. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for that one. We don't talk this morning. Now, yes. For inside of WhatsApp, Chief Priest, good morning. With respect to any way Mr. President adopts to solve all the problems, I think we too need to upscale our financial education for better understanding of what's going on in the running of the government. Hello, who they decide?
Ezemmuo.
Morning, my brother.
Ezemmuo, good morning.
Morning to you there. Who they talk?
I'm Nolly from...
Nolly, my man. This one maybe 2 days or not 2 years.
No, that's
Nolly from Maraba, welcome. Make we hear from you quickly now.
Yes, I did this topic today. You get us video. No one encouraged me. You see, the only thing I encouraged me is the chairman of the Senate, House of Reps, that answer my name, not only somebody.
Yes.
You see, that's the only one that I'm happy to know.
Is it because of your name or what he did?
So, you see, this had the Sherika, hello?
And then will you go ahead quickly because of time?
The Sherika is supposed to be arrested. And also, Nigeria is supposed to ban Ethiopia Airlines. So give them suspension.
because it's a fraud. This is a organized fraud. Like it will be said that this subsidy is organized fraud. It is organized fraud, my brother. You see? And it's unfortunate. This NLC, TUC, all of them, CSO, all of them. See, there's one analysis somebody gave yesterday. The percentage of those in government is about 10%. Those in public work is about 10%. How about the 80% of those that are on their own? About for that 80% to still 50% that is not doing anything. Who is speaking for them? Nobody. This NLC and TUC is doing is only 10% of Nigeria. And see, I'm disappointed.
All right, all right,
this country.
all right, all right.
If there is something that I can, if people can stand out, those that have no place, I can champion it. Let us fight for own, because the TUC, Labour, I don't trust them. They are their own.
All right.
They are just talking about.
All right, Nole, thank you so much for. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Today is one kind of.
No, today is a good day, my brother. At the end of the day, thank you so much for that one. We don't talk. We no go champion protest, and of course we no go champion anything. We go sabotage anything. However, we will keep the demand better from government. We will keep the demand better. Then this message, say, understand, Chief Priest, I think, okay. So we too need to upscale our financial education for better understanding of what's going on in the running of the government for better lives, a better nation. With better education, everybody involved in governance will sit tight and better results will begin to come in. Caller, now in the talk so. Alamin from Gwarimpa say, on the Senate approving the president request to appoint 20 SAs. Ezemmuo, please. Okay. He said the president, what it means to be president of Nigeria. And say that such an appointment is necessary. Nigeria is not like family that one man can preside over. We are talking of a country of over 200 million people, 350 ethnic groups, and sitting on a land mass of over 930,000 square meters, according by Alamin, which they talk. There's no nation on earth as heterogeneous as our dear country, and it is impossible to govern it like a central market. Also, tell our listener that Constitution provides for, okay? Alamin, thank you so much for that one. We don't talk this morning. Well, one thing where a lot of people will agree with you there be Nigeria, they're quite heterogeneous. Many sides, many divides, many ethnic groups, many interests, many sects, groups, organizations, many. So that is why those special advisors, they're important. The president know everything. In fact, now the same ratio, the president don't know everything. So somebody there will go get special knowledge or specialist knowledge for a particular area. When it be say the person go they help them or they take some critical decisions in that area. If they allowed, not be today start. But the question when some people they raise whether 20 they too much, you go look the responsibilities. Don't look at the 20 whether it's too much. Look how many areas, broad areas where in need that those specialists advised on. Now where till you go to check. That's another way to look at them. Because if we talk about the population of Nigeria, 20 people out of Nigeria to take serve as advisors, special advisors. Well, that one will be really big deal. I believe say other areas where we need to pay attention to. All right, so all of them there. A few more calls where we go collect this morning. Who there?
Morning, my brother.
I salute you.
Thank you. I greet you special. Use the voice of Kennedy.
No be lie. I salute you very, very special.
I know you yesterday. Now me, I think say now we can affect some people. Affect you. I can't like to say that bicycle.
Kennedy,
think of
Kennedy, why you like to shake table? Must you table everybody ignore? Now you not come and ginger the table.
I tell you around 6 9 I hook up. I say man just start. But I know here I need to wear.
My church, my.
We can't go share. It's well with us. Yes, it's well with us. It's for better.
All right, go ahead.
I mean, want to ask this question.
Go ahead.
President will appoint 20 people as advisors.
Special advisor.
What would be the difference between these advisors and his ministers?
Well,
the ministers where he will appoint, like Minister for Education, he no go give a report for education? Must he still appoint somebody who will still cover that area, or minister for sports no go report for him? When they talk of country where they indebted, do they look how we go pay certain debts? If they bring these people, they go to advise them for free. You know, go get offices for them. But this is the only question I want to ask.
All right.
Make Nigerians help us, because the person will borrow, need they look for responsibility, add for what he borrow again.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. My man Kennedy, this morning for that one we don't talk. They talk about bloated government. Say based on the borrowing, the cost of running government go obviously swell up like Gary Jebu. That now where the angle where I understand Kennedy they come from. That one day there. Who they decide?
Good morning, Ezemmuo.
Morning, oh my brother. Who they talk there?
My name is Danlami.
Danlami, Abi Alamin.
Danlami.
Danlami. From which side of the world you dey?
From Abuja.
All of us there, Abuja. Where you dey for Abuja?
I dey for around Maitama.
Maitama, talk to us one time.
Yes. Sorry, I have only one question, sir.
Okay.
The question I have is that you say that man that phone that Tinubu has liver to deal with, to do anything. If you have a liver... Hold
on. You dey react to newspaper or you dey react to waiting person talk?
It's not about that. Somebody that...
No, I want you to react to headlines. That person that made that statement, but you listen to that, I address that thing now. You listen to me when I address her.
It's your own opinion, but I want to put more in.
Yes, it is your own opinion, of course. Yes.
If, like what you say,
yes.
I want to ask one question. If this government is not a compensation government, one, and what are these Akume and the people now when they speak, what are they doing in this government? It's the same Buhari government. That's what we saw when Buhari finishes, going to compensate all the people. It's not if that put them there, it's this Talaka thing, now they put them there. There are some people who are in this position, but they are bypassed them. They are putting them.
Oh.
They're doing this kind of thing. They want to destroy this country. They will keep be packing. So this is what we are, everybody is agitating to think for. I know Kenya will come there, they talk the own is good. They report them. So we could know what we do. If they're sitting there for our hands, for people, not be them. Them, they say, I'm only getting news. Now then they go fully good, go. So these are the problem we have in this country.
All right.
Thank you, sir. I don't say you are protecting your own radio station. That's why I don't want everybody to say your own opinion.
No, be saying no. You get them wrong. You get them wrong. Danlami, you know. Yeah. Listen, I know they prevent anybody from saying an opinion. Waiting, yes, I prevent you from doing. Like that person will talk about the Tinubu no get liver. You hear me when I correct them immediately. Yes. So waiting I know once now make you and that person come the exchange word. No, that now why they stop you. But if you express your own opinion based on the newspaper, why not? Talk your own mind. No, but I don't want to make you come to quarrel waiting another person talk. The person will come call back say tell that person tell. I don't want argument. You understand?
Okay, this is my own mind now.
Yes.
This government and Buhari government is the same thing.
All right, thank you. Okay, that's now your own opinion too. Thank you so much, my brother. Check your time, 6 minutes before 8 o'clock this morning on top of the radio. And I'm waiting the people as they talk. We don't check them since they come. Who they are so now?
Hello.
Morning to you there this morning.
Good morning, sir. How is it?
I balance well. Who they talk to? Elder Itodo. Morning to you, Elder Itodo. Welcome. From which part of the world? I remember Elder Itodo. From where they call us from again?
Kuchinkao too.
Kuchinkao, welcome. Make we hear from you quickly now.
Yes. We are talking about employment. So these 20 people plus 20 driver plus 20 secretary plus 20 messengers. So all those ones is part of the employment that Nigeria is looking for. So the advisor cannot be alone. He will employ his own people who will work with him. And they will pay them. So that's what I want to say.
All right. Thank you so much for that one. We don't talk this morning. Say, well, that's another interesting angle to look at it from. Another angle, because If this 20 SAs now employment, now work then get, and inside of that 20, them must have go employ more people. So now more employment opportunities. Hello, so that one day there. That's another way to look at see the matter. All right, 5 minutes before 8 o'clock, the waiting time to talk this morning on top of the studio. Super Citizen at Sunrise. Now, the show this morning on top of Citizen FM 93.7 for inside of Abuja. Now, here we did this morning. Sharply. Make I just range one or two things. Don't touch your radio.
Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dream. Citizen FM. Your problem is my problem and my joy is your joy. Citizen FM. Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dream. Citizen FM. Yeah. Your problem is my problem and my joy is your joy. Epa! Citizen FM Abuja. Now we be the voice of the people. Citizen FM. Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dream. Citizen FM. Your problem is my problem and my joy is your joy. Citizen FM. Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dream. Citizen FM. Yeah. Your problem is my problem and my joy is your joy. Citizen FM. Shake it. Citizen FM.
This is our journey. We've had our finest moments and our darkest hours. Yet we pull ourselves.
Ghana girl say she want marry me yo. I hope so she sabi kukuwache. Hope your love go sweet past the sheet up. Baby girl, I say your body na killer oh. Oh, yeah, I get it tired of your body. Oh, only on your body.